Hello, my friends. In this video, let's talk about why and how nobody can give you who you are, what you are. So why is that? Because enlightenment is an expression of what you already are, what you've always been, since you were born, even prior to that, we could say. So a teacher, a guru, a scripture can never, ever give you what you are. Only you can, by being aware of yourself more and more, being aware of presence, of awareness, being aware of yourself as everything, going beyond the mind as nothing, and as human. Those three dimensions together. So nobody can give it to you because it's your birthright. It is what you are, after all. So at some point during the journey, we feel the need to be alone. And this need needs to be listened to. I am the perfect example of that because in my story, I had many masters. I mean, not many, but I had a few masters, teachers, which helped me tremendously, right? It did help me, but it never enabled me to become what I already was since the beginning. I found that by myself, sitting with myself, being present with myself, with my emotions, with my thoughts, with my humanity, and beyond my humanity, everything. Nothing is excluded. It's an expression of what you already are. It's a boundless, ever-changing expression of that, right? So there's no finish line in that sense. And even though I met many masters in this life, and again, I'll make some videos about that and how it helped me as well, my main realizations were always on my own. Because if you take someone else's words and you try to make it your own, if it's not your experience, it won't work. Because someone else's experience is someone else's experience. It's not yours. It's borrowed. It's not authentic in this way because it's not your expression. So we're all the same. At the same time, we are a very unique and different expression, and one must respect, love, and truly appreciate their own expression. And enlightenment, just like becoming an adult, is respecting and growing into that expression, which has always been here, which will always be here. It's not something new. So in that sense, nobody can give it to you. And the only, anyway, what worked for me in my personal experience, way to be present with myself was silence and just being aware of myself more and more. When I say myself, it's not the body, although it's not separate from the body, it's everything and nothing, whatever, you name it, because everything is the self. So being aware of that more and more leads to more clarity, more awareness, and a greater expression of what you already are. That is, in very simple terms, that's enlightenment. Just like becoming an adult, going from childhood to adulthood is enlightenment. Becoming who you are is enlightenment. And this can never happen through following someone else. If you only rely on that, it can help. But if you only rely on someone else's words, even though there are no someone else's in absolute terms, that is true, but your expression won't be flowing. It won't be unique in this way. It will be a copy of someone else. And you don't want that, do you? I think we were born with this right to be ourselves and to be a very unique piece of creation, not as a person, not as a personality, because that's all borrowed as well from the society, from the conditioning, but as yourself, just as you are, because you were born perfect as you are. You never needed to change anything. You were born just fine as you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you very soon for another video. Thank you. Namaste.